It is game day as the Columbus Blue Jackets head to Lenovo Center to take on the Carolina Hurricanes. This is the final of 4 meetings between these two teams. Columbus up 2-1 in the series, and they do head into the game 22-18-7. Carolina 29-16-3, coming off of 2 big back-to-back wins out in the Midwest. As we do take a look at the Columbus players to watch, we have Kirill Marchenko having himself a career year with 50 points through 47 games so far. Monahan also having himself a very amazing bounce back year with 41 points through 47 games. And then my Norris pick, you can make an argument for 2 guys out west, but my personal Norris pick, Zachary Werenski, with 51 points through 47 games. He is the only defenseman right now in the NHL leading his team in points. Actually, Quinn Hughes might be as well too. I had to have to double check on that. I don't follow the Canucks as closely, but I'm gonna pass it over to you guys. Kind of, what does Carolina got to do to stop these 3 guys, and what are you expecting out of Carolina based off of the past 2 games that we saw?
Well, I think you said it. I think we just need to we need to shut them down. I mean, they're the three-headed monster for them. And Marchenko is, like I said, he's been our Achilles heel. I said it in the previous pregame. And Marchenko. We just got to shut him down. And I think from the previous game, I think if we do what we did in the previous couple of games, we skated with pace, we got to a forecheck, and we clogged up the middle of the ice. And I thought we played defensively a lot better. And and we got to have good goaltending. And I think that that's the key is if we keep these 3 in check, we'll have a good outcome of this game. And but again, it's a track meet with these guys, so we can't let them get going, can't let them transition. And for the most part, we just have to clog up the middle of the ice like we did against Chicago, and then again against Dallas.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is going to be if they could play well in the D zone and transitionally as well. They did really well against Dallas with limiting their chances. They still got their chances. I mean,
I was going to say, we still gave up a lot of great A's in that game.
For sure. But again, against the elite teams in the NHL, they're going to find a way to get chances. Like, they're going to get them. So it's just a matter of limiting them. And, Columbus, I wouldn't say is in that tier of like an elite team. They're really good. They're definitely an underdog team. Like, people really don't look at them with a lot of respect. They should. I mean, they really have a good core, I think, that they're going to build off of for a couple of years for sure.
Yep, they're an in the hunt team. They're not a contender yet. Carolina is still, I feel like, in that classification as contender. I don't know if we have the team this year to do it, but we still, miracle runs do happen. You look at like the 2019 St. Louis Blues, where I feel like the rosters are very similar in the fact that we just don't have an elite top player on the front end, but we have a really deep core defensively, and we have 2 good goaltenders right now. I just hope both goalies can stay healthy. Do you expect Freddie Anderson or Pyotr Kochetkov to get the start for this game? I kind of want to bounce it off of you guys.
I think honestly, I think I said it last week or in another previous episode, but I think they'll go to Freddie. I think they'll give Freddie a game at home. The way they both played, should they? I guess it's just a matter of they both earned it. So I think Freddie's going to get a start at home.
I think it also is going to be Freddie. I would prefer to probably have him play the Islanders on Saturday, if I'm being real honest. But I think they're going to go back to they saw that Freddie had a pretty solid game in Chicago. I wouldn't say it was he didn't come out of his skin for any really saves that kind of Kochetkov did last night. Against Dallas, but. He played well. I mean, if he's healthy and ready to go, I mean, why not throw him back into the rotation? But yeah, there's always that concern of injury.
Yeah, keeping him healthy is the hard part.
Always keeping him healthy, that's tough. But it's a fine balance too. Like, 1 game more here or 1 game less there. It's like you never really know. But for sure, I definitely think they go back to Freddie.
100%. And then final score predictions, real quick.
Well, based on history, I think it's going to be, I'd like to say 4-2, but I don't know if that's going to be the score or not. But I think maybe that was a different team that was 4-2.
Yeah, I was going to say that was, I forget who it was, but
yeah, but it's going to be a high scoring game. So I think, I'll say 5-3 Hurricanes.
I think it's going to be high scoring, but I'm going to do something that I normally don't do, and I think the Canes are going to win 5-1. I really think they're going to hammer them. I really like the way that they played the last couple games. I really think they finally found the game again. You could tell the top end guys are starting. Even Natchez was running last. I thought he was going to score 3, so he was going. I think they carry that over. I think it's going to be a rout. I think they're going to really take it to them for sure.
All right, I'll sort of hop off the bandwagon ever so slightly. I'm going to say 2-0. Still Carolina. I just don't expect it to be a high offense game, and the sole purpose of that is every time we play Columbus, they seem to block 100 shots. So it's just about what Carolina can actually get through to the net is going to be the bigger differential. Granted, in the past every game, I think Carolina scored at least 4 goals. So I might be slow selling it, but I also think Freddie's in net, and I think he's going to have a good game. So, yeah. But that'll be it for this pregame preview. And as always, let's go Canes.